that's why you're like, oh, okay, that's weird. And then here, right, I would just like step up this way instead. And then she will now remain in this spot.
No, makes sense.
But yeah, as you watch, it looks like, you know, like I mentioned, nothing much is gonna happen.
A wolf has no mercy.
Hopefully you push this wave slow enough so that it meets just outside.
It's like a half crash, which is fine. I think they lose CS over it.
Yeah, so this is good, actually, because now what you could try doing is, it's actually completely fine for your range line to be out like this if you have a double range ball in. Because if it's double range, then you can just stand on top of your range line and then look to harass them when she goes for CS. The only like scary part about this is if the enemy jungler is pathing down and he'll be first before your jungler, right?
Looks like he will be, but
Yeah.
yeah.
So let's see here. And you just want to stand on top of your range line, make it really hard for her to CS, push as slowly as possible. And then hopefully here Lulu drops a ward for you.
I never have a solid grasp of the ward timings, right? Because conceptually I understand that like one of the ways you can convert crashing a wave into the tower is to put down a ward.
Mm-hmm.
But in this matchup, in this type of matchup, it always feels really bad. Because like I just crashed like what? Like 2.5 waves into their tower, and I didn't even get a plate. Because like Lulu walked to get a ward and I can't just like step up on myself. So is there a better timing to force a ward down there?
Yeah, your timing should have been either level 1, so you drop the ward level 1 and that means that you have the ward there for the first 3 waves, or your timing would have been on wave 2. But the issue here is that you guys pushed wave 2 too fast, so there's not a natural timing for you, if that makes sense.
So would it be like after their wave 2 dies and our wave 2 is like our wave 1 and 2 is walking up towards their wave 3?
Well, Lulu would just ward right now.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. I mean, they can't really walk up to my 5 million minions.
Yeah, so she would just need to ward right now, right? That would be
Okay.
it. So usually it's like wave 2 into wave 3, those are typically your timers. The difference is that you can actually ward at wave 2, right? If the wave is here. Because then the minions wouldn't die so fast, but now the minions are like literally getting completely pounded, so it's only Lulu who can move now.
Makes sense.
So what you can do here is you can just ping like ward up here. Maybe she'll go for it. Hopefully she'll go for it. But yeah, this is definitely not very fun for you, right? Because you're not really free to hit the turret. The thing is though, is that if there was an opportunity for you to hit the turret, it would have been earlier, right? So you actually could have gotten to plate, you just played too scared at the start. It's like right here, as you crash, right? I would actually look to hit the turret, and the only thing you really need to be afraid of is if Pyke like E-flashes on you, which I don't even think they would, considering how big this minion wave is.
Okay.
Right, so you just
the minions don't swap aggro anymore, right? Once they start hitting the tower.
let me think about this for a second.
So
I know that it doesn't swap aggro here, right? I'm not sure if it changes if they chase you into here. That's what I'm not sure about. Because if it's like completely immune, right? That doesn't seem like completely correct in my head. It makes sense if you're within the turret range. Because the reason why they changed it is because certain matchups, like you could walk in here, like literally stand on top of their face, get them to hit you, and then the minions just completely shit on them, right?
Yeah.
But if they're allowed to hit you from like all the way over here, it doesn't make that much sense.
Okay.
Especially because have you seen like the trick where? Actually, no, that's fine. Yeah, I'm not sure to be honest. Maybe we can go test it out.
Sure.
Yeah. Like if he E-flashes on you, he would be like somewhere here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like somewhere really far. So you could have auto-attacked it twice here, right? And then you would probably get a play.
Alright, fair.
Even then, like you could still get a play.
Maybe, I'll consider it.
Oh, Lulu. My sweet Yordle princess. So here, now you have to make a decision, right? And your decision is, do you decide to recrash or do you decide to let it veil down?
That's a tough one. I think just looking at this screenshot, I think recrash is the move.